it to the lead, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A give right side, here's Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Completes this one to Rice. And he's able to get this down to the 36. First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Working quickly here. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to Pacheco. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He's on the move. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Again, it's Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Herbert with a blitz coming. Fits it through the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Herbert from the gun. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Drew Tranquil with the pick. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Okay, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Touchdown, Kansas City! To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Herbert to throw once more. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store Butker on now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. We're working a couple yards past the line. Stopped by Deion Henley. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Herbert lays out. What a catch! And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. Finds McConkey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He lets one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll get this complete to Chubb. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Deion Henley.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To the air, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first. Now Herbert again. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the fourth. Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. First down throw. Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs nearing their 6th win this season. All right, here we go. Second down. It's Pacheco again. And he's able to push this ahead to around the 27. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Chargers have some new life in the 4th.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
To throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now. Short pass brought in. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Looking to throw it. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. That's caught at the 4. Dodges the tackle and he's in. Touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Back to throw. Firing one deep for the end zone. Big gain downfield. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So scoring us a win for the Chiefs. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation